coach, a win is a win, right? But what did you learn about your team, especially closing out games?
I mean, even to me, Angel, before that, the little spark before the half, when you have those incidents, you have to be prepared to back it up. You're playing against guys who have championship DNA. And I thought that was impressive to me, how we responded in the third quarter. Obviously, we got to do a better job taking care of the ball. 27 turnovers is too many. But again, give our guys credit for making plays down the stretch, getting stops down the stretch, and sealing out a victory tonight.
We know what Darius can provide, Colin, as well, and even Jared Allen. But how big was Dean Wade for you guys? You mentioned how important it was for you guys to get that outside shooting going for you guys. We saw a little bit of that tonight.
No doubt. I thought offensively, we really did a great job of playing together. Even though Colin had his big night, I thought the ball moved really, really well. I thought we created a lot of great shots for one another. I thought Colin did a phenomenal job of reading the defense and making plays. The ball moved well tonight. And then again, the ball went in the hole, which is most important. But I thought we did a phenomenal job. And Dean Wade was the recipient of guys breaking down the defense and making the right play. And then he made the shot.
Kelsey.
Kelsey Russo of The Athletic. JB, going back to the turnovers, when you look at the ball movement, I guess what's kind of that, how do you work through that when you do want to move the ball the way you guys did and obviously not turn the ball over? What were you seeing that was leading to so many of those instances?
I thought we got rushed versus their pressure. And again, I give them a ton of credit. Their players are great competitors. Their coach is a really good coach who, obviously their team is well coached, and they were physical, they were aggressive, they are handsy, and they sped us up. I think, we've got to learn to fight pressure with patience and be stronger, more secure with the ball, and just make the easy play more often.
And this is Jared's second or back-to-back double doubles tonight, but just since he's come here and kind of adjusted to you guys, especially since the second half of the season started, I guess, what have you just seen from him finding his consistency with this group and just being able to be so dominant both on the glass and in scoring?
I mean, I think that's who he is. He's an extremely efficient player. He's a versatile defender, rim protector, but he's a problem to deal with. He's got great hands. He's got great touch around the rim. He puts a ton of pressure on a defense with his rolls and his vertical spacing. And our guys are learning, how to play with him and how to help him. And then, he's doing the same for them.
Is there anything about his game that he's shown you just since he's gotten here that surprised you?
His footwork is one of the best I've seen for a guy his size. You think about what he does in traffic, in pick and roll, in pockets, doesn't travel, but still has the ability to change direction and stop on a dime and get to his shots. And then, he's got the ability to make the pass out of there too, which is very valuable.
Thanks.
Marla, go ahead.
Marla Ridenhour, Akron Beacon Journal. Yeah, JB, when you talked about what happened at the end of the half, do you exactly know what happened?
Two guys playing basketball. It was, again, it's competition. Norman Powell's a great competitor. Colin's a great competitor. So they just got into it. Words were exchanged. We moved on.
But when you talked about backing it up, did you mean Colin or the whole team?
The entire team. You can't expect the guy to do that on his own. We are a team. And again, Colin's play in the third quarter was huge, but he can't do it by himself. He's got to have his team support. So I thought all those guys rallied around him, and then he led the way.
And with the way you guys passed the ball, with so many assists, was that one of your best, sharing the ball of the season, maybe?
Yeah, I think you have to go way back early in the season, but I think it was. And again, we're building on it. But what we did tonight to give our guys credit and growth is we understood where our options were based on how the defense was going to play us, and we continued to make those plays and those reads over and over again. And that's growth for us as a ball club.
I will finish with Chris.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, JB.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Just curious, did you see something different from Colin after that dust up at the end of the first half?
I mean, we discussed it at halftime, and we told him and the group that, a team that's as competitive as the Raptors are and what they've been through and all the things they've accomplished, you've got to be prepared to play coming out of the gate because they're going to come out, swinging. And we had to be ready. And Colin took that challenge and he carried us in the third quarter.
Getting down in first quarters has been a really bad formula for you guys. What was different about the way that you feel like the team responded after going down early?
It was a lot of self-inflicted stuff. And I thought we did a much better job of not beating ourselves. I think that first time out I called, we had taken 3 field goals and had 5 turnovers. And it wasn't anything that they had done specifically. It was mistakes that we were making. So I thought we did a really good job of correcting our own errors and getting field goal attempts instead of turning the ball over.